Alright, y'all, I got something to say. Been getting some private messages and even emails regarding the video I posted on YouTube yesterday about Bassmaster's decision to half and half forward-facing sonar. I've seen things. I've got 6 messages. I would just be exact, 6 messages. I've got 2 emails and 4 messages on TikTok regarding the video I posted yesterday. And the funny thing is, that thing has less than 20 views, so it pissed people off pretty fast, I guess. Why are you mad that I patted Bass on the back for just making a decision? They limited it in some ways. They followed the trail of the other 2 tours. One took it out completely, and the other just limited it to 1 period. I've been told that the reason we're mad, and the way it was worded, is we're mad as in the old people. I'm 32 years old, dude. I'm young. Like, I'm not an old head. As far as the way I fish and the people that I like, I'm an old head because I grew up on it. I was real little watching Bassmaster and Bill Dance and Jimmy Houston in the living room. That was my Saturday morning cartoons. But saying that, oh, the old guys can't catch them like the young guys can because they have forward-facing sonar. Sure, okay, but take the shit off your boat and then see who's walking up there holding the blue trophy. Can you sit there and say that the young guys are a better fisherman than the old guys with forward-facing sonar, but we take the forward-facing sonar off the young guys' boat and then the old guys win, and then all of a sudden the old guys are better? It's one and the same. The thing that drives me the most crazy is to have a guy. Let me say this real quick. I'm not scared to name drop. All these other YouTubers or pros that are in the industry and everything, they're scared to call people out. And I'm not necessarily calling somebody out, but I'll drop names. I do not give a shit. Not one. Ben Milliken, to make that YouTube video that he made yesterday, bitching and moaning and crying about them taking forward-facing sonar and making it half and half. They didn't take it completely away from you. It's not like it's gone. People can sit there and say, Ben, that you only made it on forward-facing sonar, but Ben, I've been watching you for over... You had, I think, 20,000 subscribers whenever I started watching you. I remember when you quit your day job just to do YouTube. Dude, you can fish without the shit. Why are all these people, all these professional anglers, in such an uproar about forward-facing sonar being limited? If you're a professional angler, you shouldn't need the shit to compete for that blue trophy, for that AOI, for that Bassmaster Classic. Ben, I know for a fact you don't need it, dude. I've watched you catch fish for years. What is so far up your ass that you have to have this thing? We can go to the sponsorship dollars thing and say, oh, it's pulling sponsorship money away from Bassmaster. I do not think for 1 second that is your main concern. And I'm not just talking to you, Ben. I'm talking to all of you. I think that a lot of you guys that qualified in the last 3 years have focused on that because you knew it was going to be a focal point and it was a way that you could make it, and you haven't been brushing up on your skills in other areas like you should have been. And I'm not saying you don't have the skills, I'm just saying you're a little bit rusty. And I'm not going to say you're scared, because, Ben, you don't need Bassmaster. We all know that, dude. You're a hell of a fisherman. Trey is a hell of a fisherman. Trey has been beating the ass in USA Bassin since he was 12 years old with Rick Cheatham. Trey don't need it. You don't need it. Kyle Patrick throwing his fit yesterday thinking Bass made a mistake. Y'all don't need it. The thing that would make me most happy is to see y'all, the young guys, come in there and throw these old guys in a bag. And the old guys are my favorites. Gerald Swindle's my favorite bass fisherman. Mike Iaconelli's second favorite. That would make me happy, is to y'all to say, I told you. But the whining and bitching and everything, man, I'm not going to say I don't like you anymore because of it, because it's your life. It's your business. There's 104, 105 businesses out there competing for this. Y'all want different stuff. I get it. But don't personally call me out on stuff just for an opinion. I love all of them. It's always been my dream to be an Elite Series angler. To be straight up honest with you, I've come to terms that I'm never going to be. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I don't have the want to anymore. I'm a husband and a father. I don't have the want to take that time away from my family. Y'all that do it, that power to you. Awesome. I love watching you guys on Bass Live. I love it. And I'm happy that y'all have made that sacrifice and your families have made that sacrifice to where you can do what you love to do. But it ain't going to be me. All right? But at the same time, when it comes to, throwing the fits like y'all throw over something that is so tiny, so tiny. There is so much more stuff that y'all need fixed other than a damn live scope on the front of your boat. Please, y'all, just keep it together. And you young guys, just prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. It would make me so happy to see Gerald Swindle go out there and win his first blue trophy next year, first tournament Gunnersville on his home lake. That is literally my dream. I'm going to see Gerald Swindle win a blue trophy. But Trey McKinney shows up and whips his ass. Ben Milliken shows up, whips his ass. Kyle Patrick shows up, whips his ass. Kyle Welcher shows up, whips his ass. You know what? I'm like, times are changing. It's one of them things. But don't think G ain't going to be up there close. If Matt Herron comes back, don't think he's going to be up there close. It's going to be one of them deals. I love y'all. Y'all have a good one.